Alright, so today we're going to get out of bed and film the city and the community meal prep video. So off to the kitchen. Alright, so start off with washing your hands. So washing it with soap, 20 seconds. Obviously drying your hands. And let's head back to the bench. Alright, so I'm not wearing Melbourne City, so I got to put something on. There we are. And I don't actually have my ingredients, so there we are. Alright, so for the ingredients today, we have bacon, 2 slices to be exact. We have 2 eggs. We have chorizo, half. We have salt and some chili flakes, because I like my breakfast spicy. We have some wraps, and we have some Z-Mill milk. Alright, so our next step is to cut up our meat. So what we have to do is just cut them up as however you want. So I just sped up the process a little. And next we cut up our chorizo. I like to do it sliced. And then chuck it in a bowl because we're cooking it in the same pan to make it easier. And yep. Alright, so next up, the eggs. So what we have to do, grab a bowl, grab anything like that you can put the eggs in. Crack them both open. Hopefully not doing what I did and getting the egg shell into the egg mix type of thing. Unless you have to pick it out like me. Next up, chucking some milk in there. Not too much, not too little as well. And after that, you just whisk it. Alright, so once you've done whisking it, all you need to do is go to the stove, grab your meat, grab your eggs, and just head over. Alright, so once you're at the stove, you want to get your pan, grab some spray, some oil, spray the pan so it doesn't stick to, the meat doesn't stick to the pan and the eggs don't stick to the pan as well. Chuck it on a medium heat so it doesn't flick everywhere, seeing that the bacon is really small, it will flick everywhere. Alright, so chucking all the meat into the pan, making sure you don't leave anything out. Alright, start moving everything around on the pan, in the pan, so it's nice and spread out so everything is cooked evenly. Alrighty, moving over to the eggs. So what we need to do is move over to the eggs. And there we are. So what we do, spray the pan as well, so the eggs don't stick to the pan, so it's easier to move around. And what we do, chuck it on another, medium to low heat. Chuck the eggs in, because they cook a lot faster. Usually you do the eggs last because they cook a lot faster. Alright, make sure you always keep looking at both the meat and the eggs so they don't burn or overcook or undercook like that, which won't be good. After a couple, grab your salt, grab your chili, whatever you want to chuck in there, and start seasoning it because you want that flavor to come out once you start eating it. Alright, so after you chucked your seasoning in there, mix it around so it's all evened out as well, and then head back over to the meat. Alright, so once you're over the meat, make sure it's fully cooked, everything's evened out. Put it in a bowl, come back to your station. So grab your wraps, however many you want. I chose 2. Lay them next to each other so it's easier to plate up. Grab your egg, chuck them on first, hopefully evening them out. And once you do that, I like to season them one more time with chili flakes because, like I said before, I like them hot. Alright, so after you've done that, grab your meat, grab your tongs, and chuck how much you want onto your wraps on each one, evening it out again. Alright, after you've done that, after you've evened the ball out, wrap up the wraps and plate them up. Alrighty, go back to your room and start eating.